So in this video, we're going to talk about Archive Web, which is our web-based portal for Archive Manager. So I've opened up Internet Explorer with Archive Web, and I'm going to log in using my Active Directory credentials. So here in Archive Web, you'll notice we've got access to all the mailboxes we would typically see in Exchange, including any extra mailboxes we've been given permission to. You'll note that we always sync permissions directly from Exchange. If you have access to the full mailbox, you'll see the full mailbox. If you only have access in Exchange to particular folders, that's what you're going to see in Archive Web. Now, if I open up this mailbox, you'll see I've got access to all the subfolders. And if the user goes ahead and rearranges these folders within Exchange, the Archive Web system will sync that too, and you'll see it reflected in here automatically. So I'm going to open up one of these folders, and I'm going to grab a email. And you'll notice that I've got full access to the body of the email, the text, and I've got direct access to the attachment. Now, if I mark a couple of these emails, you'll note that a context menu will pop up that we can apply to any of the emails we've marked, such as things like exporting to a PST. We can click on it, choose how big we want the PST file to be, and click download. And now we have access to download our PST to anywhere on our computer. So I'm going to close this and click back into our main inbox here and take a look at some of the emails we have archived in here. So what happens if we open Outlook and we take a look at some of our archive mail? We'll grab these first two and we delete them. So these are no longer accessible in Outlook to our end user. We can't see them in Exchange, but if we look in Archive Web, we can find them here in our Lost tab. They'll immediately pop up. We can click on each and we can restore these either directly to the mailbox they're from, right into the same spot, or we can restore to any particular folder or mailbox we'd like to put them in. In this case, I'm just going to restore them directly to the mailbox. And if I click back in Outlook, there they are, restored back fully into Exchange. Now back in Archive Web, we also have the option for full text search. We can just use the top search bar and type Exchange, for instance. And here we'll search through the archive and get our email listing for the word Exchange in the body of the email, title of the attachment, anywhere in the email. And the other option we've got is our advanced search functionality. Now, if we click advanced search, we'll bring up our advanced search dialog. We can choose what mailbox we'd wish to search from. We can click criteria. In this case, we can use the full text search and add subject, received, retention, several other factors that we want to narrow it down to. I'll just drop in Exchange like I did in our major box there, and have access to the same search results narrowed down however we'd like it. Now, a lot of our customers like to have access to Archive Web directly within Outlook, and you can definitely do that. If I open up Outlook here, you'll see I've got it set up already. We've got an Archive Web folder under the inbox here, which actually brings us directly into Archive Web. And we can do this by creating a folder whose properties point specifically at the address for your Archive Web function. And using this method, your users can have access to Archive Web all the time quite easily.